Ninth is Walgreens. Now, this is a winning by default situation. The actual company couldn't have been managed more poorly than it was before Roz Brewer from Starbucks took over. She's a genius, got a 3.5% yield, powerful COVID tailwinds, and a stock that trades at a considerable discount to CVS. Walgreens now is a lot to like, and I think it can give you another pretty good year after running 30% in 2021 because Roz is so good. I like it. Finally, the 10th best performer in the Dow is McDonald's. I bet this one can replicate its 25% gain from last year. Remember, more than 110,000 restaurants have gone under since the beginning of the pandemic. McDonald's has the best balance sheet and scale to be a great core holding for many of the big institutions' portfolios. Why don't we own it for the Travel Trust? Well, because we're stupid. We should have. I mean, sometimes that's what I do. I kick myself, and I kick it openly. I'm not like all these other people come on air and they say, like, oh, well, we're just waiting. No, I should have pulled the trigger. It was wrong. I should have pulled the trigger in UnitedHealth. But, you know, as Joey Brown said at the end of Something Like It Hot, nobody's perfect. Just like UnitedHealth, this one never comes in. And that's why you have to hold your nose and do some buying, even as it's already run. Although I like Chipotle more, especially since that stock's down about 350 points from the high, McDonald's is the more defensible and defensive name because it can triumph worldwide over any competitor. Now, I often complain that this market is a prosaic beast with few real genuine surprises. And this list certainly hasn't done anything to change my mind. It's not easy to say because they're cheap because of the exception of Cisco, Goldman, and maybe Chevron. They definitively aren't that cheap. And even the latter needs to cool off before I buy more shares. But the bottom line, of all the stocks I've covered so far this week, this is the group that I think has the best chance of repeating its unbelievable performance, even with the Fed being your foe. And it'll be led by UnitedHealth, McDonald's, and Walgreens.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.